sweet people, and how are you doing? You are watching Adventures with Catherine. Also, I have another channel, Catherine's Closet. This is your Black History moment while I'm wearing my fabulous cat suit that I just did a review on. That's uploading right now. But I'll do a twirl for you guys. What the heck, since I got it on. This is a cat suit from Shein. Loving it. So cool, so comfortable, and just have it paired up with my black aerosol boots. But let's get into some Black history, okay? Since it's Black History Month. I'm going to talk about another fabulous woman. Her name was Josephine Baker, okay? I know y'all heard of Josephine Baker before, and hopefully you can see that little picture there. Josephine Baker, born in 1906, died in 1975, was a trailblazing African-American dancer, singer, and actress who became a French icon. World War II spy for the French resistance and a civil rights activist. Rising from poverty in St. Louis, she found fame in 1920s Paris, notably with her, I'm going to say, I don't know how you pronounce this, Danse Sauvage, Danse and Sauvage. In 2021, she became the first Black woman honored in the Pantheon. Also in I think it was 1925, she left America because America wasn't giving Black entertainers any props back then. And she knew that she was way too damn fabulous to be treated like a peasant. So she went over to Europe and became one of the highest paid entertainers, period. Not just Black entertainers, the highest paid. So sometimes you got to go to where you fit in and get that money, and don't allow nobody to treat you like shit. Now, back on course. The early life and career, she was born with the name Frida Josephine McDonald on June 3rd, 1906. She faced extreme poverty and racism in St. Louis. She began in vaudeville before moving to Paris in 1925 to perform La Revue Negre, I think it was called, where she became an instant sensation. Her rise to stardom, known for her energetic, often provocative dance style. Hey, if you got it, work it, baby. That's what I got to say. You got to use what you got to get what you want. She became one of Europe's highest paid performers and a fashion icon. She starred in Siren of the Tropics in 1927, becoming the first Black woman to star in a major motion picture. You go ahead, lady. And she just went on to do a lot of other fabulous things. You can read up some more information. The other thing that I really remember her for, there was what they call the Battle of Versailles, which was a fashion show, which was Europe's designers against America's designers. And Josephine Baker, that was 1973. So she died in 75, but she sang she sang for Europe in that fashion show. And the one song I remember her singing in that fashion show was "It's Impossible" or something like that. And she had on this mink, and underneath she had on this fabulous catsuit, just gorgeous, and was serving body, adi. My goodness. So hats off to Miss Josephine Baker. She led the way. And thank goodness she left America so she could be great and so that the world could see the greatness that was in her. Okay? Next up on our Black History moment. Oh yeah, I got two for y'all. Because it's a short month. But we gonna knock out what we can. This story is about the real McCoy. I know folks probably wondered, where in the heck did that saying come from, the real McCoy? It came from a Black man, okay, because he did some wonderful things. The real McCoy. The term the real McCoy comes from the automatic engine lubricator that Elijah McCoy in 1843, he was born in 1843 and died in 1929, invented to continuously oil train and ship engines. which was immediately adopted by railroad and shipping lines. But soon, imitations appeared that did not work as well as McCoy's lubricator, and that led many would-be purchasers to inquire, is this the real McCoy or is it a damn fake? Eventually, the phrase was coined as a way to ask whether an item was genuine and of the highest quality. Excuse me, I left the question mark there. McCoy, born in Canada in 1844 and educated in Scotland, was unable to find work as an engineer after he moved to the United States, taking a job as a fireman on the Michigan Central Railroad. He noticed that the fireman's duty of oiling the train's engine while stationary added tremendously to the length of train trips. McCoy's first invention, a lubricated cup, patented in 1872, provided a continuous flow of oil over the gears and thus eliminated the necessity of shutting down the machine periodically. He acquired 7 other patents for devices designed to streamline the automatic lubrication process of machinery. He is also credited with inventing the ironing board, the lawn sprinkler, and what McCoy considered his best invention, a graphite lubricator. In April 1915, he received a patent for a graphite lubricator that eliminated the problems of oiling a superheater engine that used large amounts of steam to operate. In 1920, McCoy established the Elijah McCoy Manufacturing Company to manufacture and sell the lubricator. And here is his invention, baby, right here. So now y'all know where the phrase the real McCoy came from, because the black man invented it and folks was trying to imitate what he did. Oh my goodness, that word imitate just shows up so much in our history. Woo, boy, oh boy. I'll get on that imitation stuff later, but y'all feel me. But that has been our Black History Moment. Also, while I'm on the topic, I want to remind you guys, my little cousin wrote a book, and she is only 9 years old. Oh my goodness, let me take this. We're going to cut down this shine here because I want y'all to see this. I haven't read any more of the book yet, but I just want to show y'all. Yeah, Jamila and the Autistic Dragon. Yes, she did that. She also did the illustrations in there. You can find this book on Amazon and at Barnes and Noble. So all my peeps out there, it's the Black History Month. You go out there on Amazon or go to Barnes and Noble and make sure you pick up this book. It is really, really good. My baby got the gift. You guys have a wonderful day. And I encourage all Black families throughout the year, especially this month, make sure that every day your kids are learning something about their people. Make sure your kids are learning something about the greatness that their people have done, okay? Because we got enough people out there tearing us down. We need to lift us up and remember all the greatness that we have done. This book that I have here, it is 1001 Things Everyone Should Know about African American history. And there's just different sections in here. I really love it. Great book to have. I think I got this book from Barnes and Noble, I don't know how many years ago. But as soon as you come in my door, as soon as you walk in my front door, there's a little table off to the side. And on that table is this book here. The next book is about the Underground Railroad and different sites here in Pennsylvania. Let me step back because it was cutting off the top of my head. And then the next book after that was Booker T. Washington, the autobiography. So, yes, educate yourself. Let your kids know the greatness. I'm still trying to get a hold of a list. I keep seeing the list online about all the inventions that African Americans did in here in America. And I just have to still print that list out so I can go over some of those things. But oh my gosh, the list is just amazing and very big, and I'm just so proud. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure that you share my content. Sometimes I've noticed when I'm doing African American history, especially on Facebook, It is not being shared enough, and it's not going anywhere. So we need to start, and this is just something that I do for me, especially folks that look like me. When I see in your videos, especially if there's very important content in there, I like and I share. Leaving a comment is optional, but sharing and liking helps, so that they get circulated to more people that may like that same information. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of me, you can go to any one of my channels. I am Adventures with Catherine. That's Catherine with a C. Also, my newest channel that is on YouTube only is Catherine's Closet, because hence is always a closet, and that's my show closet behind me. But thank you. Also, the clothing that I made a video last week, I think it was, or the week before. I had clothing that was just way too big for me, so I was giving it away for free. Everything is gone. And I've got some wonderful co-workers that were just so happy and just enjoyed it, and it warmed my heart, because yeah, they're gonna be looking fabulous in them Catherine fashions. See you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and it's been a crazy month. It has been really crazy, but I've been enjoying myself. And on that note, hold on one second, because I had something queued up. Because you know, there's a lot of people out there that's just mad. A lot of folks was big mad. But let me tell you something. Where I grew up, and I thank goodness, my father used to sit outside on our big porch where we lived at, because we had one of the bigger houses on the block with the front porch out there and the awning. My dad would have his boombox out there, and he'd listen to every type of music you could think of, whether it was country music, whether it was Latin music, because we had Latin neighbors. My dad, he didn't understand a lick of Spanish. My dad listened to everything. When I tell you that Super Bowl on Sunday was amazing. I'm talking about the halftime. That halftime was amazing. I was so, okay? And for those people that don't know Ebonics, so just means that I was a little bit past sore, okay? S-O-R-E. My body was sore, because this is what I was doing the whole entire time. From the time to halftime, and this is not one of the songs they played there, but baby, there is something about, I don't need to know what he's saying. All I need to know is that I can't dance, but what? Oh. I don't even know the words. It's that rhythm. And that rhythm just speaks off. Woo! So to all the haters, I loved it. Got up and was dancing my ass off. My cat was sitting there looking at me like, yep, mom's going to be sore tomorrow. Mom's going to be sore tomorrow. She is. But I had a blast. Great job, Bad Bunny. All the references. I don't know too many of Bad Bunny's songs. But when he came out, when he kicked that door and they started playing some of the old school shit, I was like, give me that gasoline. Now I'm like, I know that shit now. That's Daddy Yankee. I know that's from my era. You guys, spread love. It's the only thing that's going to conquer hate. And I thank God that I grew up in an environment where I was around all types of people. I grew up, when I was growing up on my block, when I was a little girl, there was Italians, there was Greeks, there was Caucasians, there was Latin. And I loved it all. It's what makes America freaking wonderful. Can you imagine eating the same type of food every damn day? No, that's why I like different shit. One day I can go get some Mexican food. I can go get some Spanish food. I can go get me some African food. There's no place near me, but I could drive a good 2 hours somewhere and get some if I wanted to. Still haven't had any, but y'all get the drift. I like different shit and different nationalities. Now come next month, you guys know, if you follow me for a while, you're going to see me next month. And what am I going to be celebrating next month? What am I? Black and what? Irish. You're going to catch me saying, oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. Yes. Because that's a part of my culture too. So get used to it, baby. I embrace it all. No racism here, but I'm going to speak and kick truth. And the one thing I am finding when I leave comments online, people are like, you sound like a racist. No, I don't sound like a racist. Not when I'm speaking truth. Why is it so hard for people to accept the truth? The truth is the truth. See y'all later. Peace. Now I'm gonna go. I got more videos to knock out. I got a little bit more sexiness to get through, but I'm gonna do it because I have fun with it. I enjoy it. I embrace it. Oh my goodness, guys, have a great day. See ya. Smooches.